Okay, now that we have our body tube and our engine mount, we need to be able to mount this engine to the tube. I'm going to put my engine back in here, and what we need to do first, because this is removable, when the rocket takes off, if there's nothing here, it's going to fall out. So we're going to make a holder for that, and to do that we're going to take a paper clip. And what I'd suggest to do with the paper clip is that you open it up, like this, and on the short end here you're going to take and you're going to bend it down like that. And what's going to happen is this is going to go inside of here like this, and we're going to then be able to move this side to side. So what I want to do is I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to take some masking tape and I'm going to tape it in place. So I've got to find where my height is going to be here. And I'm going to put tape at two different spots. So I've got one at the end here, and then I'm going to put tape towards the front of it also. And that's just to keep it from sliding back and forth. Now this excess piece here, you can either keep it straight up like that, or you can bend it all the way over and then tape that down also. Either way. I'm going to bend mine over here. Okay. Now in order to get it into the body, you'll see that it doesn't fit exactly in there. There's some extra space. So just like we did with the plug here, we're going to do with this in two spots. And I'm going to use masking tape this time and make it a little bit quicker. The only reason we'd use the gum tape on the inside one was because we had to have something to form it around, and since we already have a piece that forms here, we can just wrap this around. So you're going to go ahead and wrap this tape around it until it gets to be the same size as the body tube, and you're going to set that in there just like you did with the plug. And I'm going to check every once in a while to do that. Make sure it fits. If you want to do it with the gum tape, you can do that also. That will give you, you're just going to wrap it around until it fills that hole up. Okay, so that should be enough there. So I want to make sure that that fits in there. Okay, if it doesn't fit, now you actually have too much tape there. Try not to waste the tape too. Use just what you need. So I'm going to reuse this tape for this part down here. Make sure you don't tape your engine into the rocket, so leave a little bit of space there. Again, I want to make sure that that's going to fit. And that's still a little bit too big, so I'm going to take a little bit more tape off. It should be a snug fit. Again, if this doesn't hold the rocket engine, then you are going to end up, your rocket's not going to take off because this is going to shoot up through the body of the tube here. So you want it to make sure that it fits. Now there's a nice tight fit there. And so what I'm going to try to do then is we always want to do what's called a dry fit first. So we're going to dry fit the engine tube in here before we glue it and attach it permanently. Okay, so I've got that first one done, that'll fit, and then I'm going to wrap this next one here so it's the same size and that'll fit. And what we'll end up doing is we'll glue those. And I think maybe 2 more ribs here. Okay, and so if that one fits, and it does, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a little bit here. I'm going to take my glue, put a little bead of glue around the outside here, you may have to twist it to turn it in. And once it goes, then the next one you want to start a little bit in there, so it's on its way. And again, we're going to put some glue around that one. I used some of that glue from the last bit there. And you want to leave a little bit of space open here, so we don't want to put it all the way in. We want to put it so it fits, so the engine's sticking out just a little bit. Just like that. And now you have your engine mounted to your rocket.